Adeshimamba no sia aboy mamu ina ajo emamu akwa abenyume edmoba KFM TV so enyume emre asosensema yabo ano efie maimu ne edninia ebeso mo se no sia kase wo KFM TV ni so enyume nsem no edoso ye papa na meka wo se dwumeko bi adaroma na enyume wo mo ebo mechi no ma mede kase boy mede ebeso mo aseda kase enkonfama KFM Musical Center womo eton instrument bi ase ye combo guitar microphone drum set speaker ni anodu ni etwimo KFM Musical Center sue ya wonsa ebetimi aka bi wo anan kopie mu ewa asantemantema womo ewa edum womo ne Sambra Hotel no anabonhwe anim won kramantem haso no womo ewa Accra Zongole na no betimi akoho na wakodwo instrument ye papa so eda form boko sa enso so ananyume talent microfinance enso yesika krabia aba eboa nipa dodo na mo musika sem agina ne nice so enu nti se we ankrankwe nyumeko sorry na mo pe baby edi musika esie no enyume me kan for talent microfinance de ama matam edu insia no talent fa bom homodin edu emu insia na edu na aka no wo mo egu so a mo den hihye pa egu kwam se wo metimi edu ho ede amo bibia enyume dada ba tech hub enso eton phones ene ho akadebia Infinix iPhone Samsung yam Tecno nini ano udu ni chemu dada ba tech hub akachi a wonsa ebeka phones ya papa warranty that's no eno so esun ye papa wo mo ewo kanechi wo mo ebenta kwa station no pe no ntu wetimi akoho na oni dada ba tech hub akoye adwuma no akoju phones a eye papa ebo ne so eda phone boko adeshimamba enyume ko we adaroma no mo bo mechi do ma mede kase boyi mede ebe so mo na nsem no edo so ye papa na de bedi mo akotini bi enyume ye de ebe so mo ne se eye wejagba we abaton peso aso no eye mahebedwani oho no wo chimse eye NPP wo mo prime minister wo mo de be hyehyes no no de won endorse obi ase wo bedi party ma wodin semwe abetedwa enyume ye bedom esuko ede amam ta enso so ana ora Elvis dako enso abekasa ede afa illegal mine miche galamsey a ekoso ewo my Ghana han wabekasa ede afa ho ye de dwede nsem enso ebeka ho ede amon net company for ende dwe wo mo so ensem twofo nhwemu womo de nsem bi abetudwa eno so ye de mu nsem ye de ebeba besom ye de ni je de nsem ebeka ho ede amon Maame Gifa eye gomeshi wono so oye tourism minister wo my Ghana ha ende enyume wo de nsem bi abetudwa ye de mu ntwemu ye de ebeba besom we ni nsem ne afroprope enyume yabo ano ye de besom se no si akase wo KFM TV no so na mekai wo se enyume nsem no etwego ewo ye abefo ntentam fidie ne so Facebook any YouTube KFM TV channel to betimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na enyume wa dwenche no udi egu ase ama me kama mebe ma meka ni ne de ama kenkan fo a enyume wotimi nka no edin ameje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah me dane me ho sima ba me ba nsem ne doso na me hya ase de ama Adeshimamba yeguso a emamu akwaba edamu asise enyume muguso etmu TV ho amohwe no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso ekai wo se enyume nsem no ya abefo ntentam fidie no Facebook any YouTube KFM TV GH eno tubetimi ahwe bi ewo kosa de amaye na mehye nsem na se de ama odia Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo wo no ano ye founder de the New Patriotic Party NPP amenyo ko no nende dwe wabekasa de afa illegal mine miche galamsey a ekoso my Ghana ha yin na ye hwe nim se ebetimi akwati ano ne no ana pepe de abetudwa wo chimse obepie mu ewo my Ghana ha traditional leaders ahodo a wo mo ewo my mu no ekame ayese galamsey no wo mo ebunua egu mo asom de afa ho wo mo mpese won be bibia de aboa ma yin na yetimi akon etia galamsey wo chese wo my Ghana ha kwese galamsey no amanyo sem ana mo de afofo ho na traditional leaders na wo so mo so abibia no wo motimi de wo mo ho hwem na nimde amwo no wo mo de boase ne ba ya yin na yebetimi ahwe na yakon etia galamsey wo my Ghana ha Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo ne sama wo de tu dwane nwumei KFM TV enso ye de bi esomo.
Chiefs are supposed to be the custodians of the land. And I get very much surprised that we have the chiefs around and we don't see them do anything. I have not seen them in any active involvement in stopping this galamsey. Now, mind you, there's no land anywhere in this country which doesn't belong to anybody. So if the chiefs claim maybe the land he is on is not for him, government should go after the owners of the land. The owners of the land will lead us to the what do you call it, the big shots behind this destruction of our vegetation and everything. The owners of the land. If the chiefs are the owners of the land, then they have not helped the country at all, because then they should have been the first people to ban their own people from entering into these areas.
Do you think they are benefiting them?
But that I can't tell. That I can't tell. As I said, Frimpong Boateng came out with an extensive work. We all saw it. And it was on the decks of the president, then president, for 2 years plus. Because certain names were mentioned and he wouldn't like to let them be made known to the public. So whether they benefit or not, that I can't tell. But why should they be quiet? Why should they be quiet?
Ebusiafo enu Dr. Nyahota Maklo wono anodin semwe abetudwe nwumeyen so ye de bi abesomo na edu efri sansem ne mo akonsem from dia NPP amenyoko no eye afia ebesim no wo January bosmini de toso eduasa no womo de womo primaries ebe hihye so e wo my Ghana ha no anya asem ketokra eno enam so ema nipa dodo na afile womo eye application na womo hwe nim se wo betimi abe aspirant e de ama the New Patriotic Party e wo afimpinuni eduonu wotwe abato a ye beto e wo my Ghana ha no eno enam so ema mrashe bedwane a wogina de ma de hye ya womo e wo weja gbawe abato onpeso so e yon monyam for Jerry Ahmed wono so abamonsi ma wo chese sa primaries nsensem a ekoso e wo my Ghana ha no wondo obetimi edine say aka say wontimi endorse aspirant ba kokra say we anopenas na we ana ohwe nim say obetimi egina ede ama NPP amenuko na no anode efutuo ba ko ekoma party members ni nia say wo say wo mo hwe kasa ne no ma bia wo keka wo montini mu no wo mo hwe wo ho ye na wo ma nkabom embra NPP amenuko no ntem na bibia party no enso entimi enko nanim onmonya for Jerry Ahmed ne sema wo de etu dwane ye de bi esom
31st January, Yekotuaba as New Patriotic Party members say you be elected a presidential candidate. And yes, sir. Maybe I mentioned Obiant me can't tell me what say my friend who say support you, men support you. You can't tell me that. If you are saying so, then you are a bad person. It says I won't come from. Because my relation say everybody is capable of knowing where he or she wants to go. And yes, sir. But there is one thing you have to understand. One thing that you may know it has to be MPP. And yes, sir. You may know it can be Brian Atampo, it can be Educhu, it can be Kwabena Jepo, it can be Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And it can be Kennedy or any Ejepo. It can be any one of them. If it can be any one of them. Now, you know, Maame and Papa, MPP. Then, mo yam. Now, mo say school placement aba open ya the over so ala tula say August secondary school me wa nya 8 they went to me after o friend me amega just say me to me the Minister of Education me go for part of talk oye mame a e better na say oye mame a please we aye me appoint na me mo kan please me I may have somebody I'm supporting. And I'm definitely going to vote because I'm a member of parliament. But I have not come to you to come and say at all costs vote for A or B or C or D or E. I have my views. You have your views. what I can do, and then Obi catch an assembly, and it even work better for me. I see, send your own in the Casacano. Maybe I will be bigger, maybe on here and you, I don't know about me done in. And yes, sir. And see, maybe our WO, and our Mibraho. Now, Mr. Sessi, maybe or pay, but send your Mr. Sessi, no. It is the way you sell your candidate to Mr. Sessi, and I'll bet me how support you. And then come at it, if people say, oh, yeah, program where I know, a one candidate the program. And say, yeah, another candidate, no, where, so please, everybody has his or her choice. I hope and pray that my choice attracts you. And I guess, now my choice will attract you, it has to do with the work I will do for my choice to attract you. And if I have anything at all to do, I will do so for my work to attract you. But I won't come and insult you or force you to support.
Ebusiafo enunti eye Jerry Ahmed akopiem ewo wejagba wa beton peso aso wo ye marche bedwani wo ho no wono anodin semwe abetidwa nwumre KFM TV enso ye dibi abesomo na ye to ansem ne so na ye do akonsem fufuro mu enwumre edia ye de okopiem eye party no MPP amenu kono eye party member ba ko e friend say eye Dr. Dixon Adomako wono kisi wabekasa wo chem say eye abato ayeto ye wo my Ghana 2024 election one day ohwemu a party no wo mo favor party ni ye papa esen eye candidate a wogina edema party ne nunti ana ma eye nkuko kese we etimi ekoma eye wo mo presidential candidate ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo chese wo se party no wo mu ina etimi ye ba ko na bibia no nkabom etimi eba wo mo ntem Dr. Kisi ne sema wo de etu dwane ye de bi esomo.
In very simple terms, what it means is that the party was more favorable than the candidate. It's very straightforward. Supposing he had had more seats than the number of seats we have as a party, then I would have said that yes, our former candidate was more favorable than the party.
But it was his face on the party's.
Well, but his face being on the party,
it also
put him at a deficit more than the members of parliament. And even if you check on the votes, the quantum of votes that members of parliament garnered is still far in excess of our candidate. Usually, the candidate takes lead and the MPs trail him. But the reverse happened this time, which means that we have a serious problem at hand. It shouldn't be that the presidency trails behind members of parliament. He is supposed to pick them up, and out of his popularity, the members of parliament also get something. But the reverse happened. So clearly, the party issues are there. We scored 88 before Akwetia's death, and then the presidential candidate scored 77. And I think that to overturn that, we need to.
Ebusiafo anunti eye Dr. Dixon Adomako Kisi wono anodin semwe etudwane ne nsem no wan fancy kwa wosan edit tudwa bi ma wo chim se emra eye wode na probo hihye so ewo 276 constituencies ahodo a ewo my Ghana ha no wo chese eye 2028 abato a ye beto ewo my Ghana nipa dodo na epe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se obetimi ebedi MPP amenu kono enim enunti on de wo gidi se abato a wo mo ebeto ewo my Ghana ha eni wo mo primaries no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nipa dodo na epe no esen candidate afoforo na wo mo di eche no eye Dixon Adomako Kisi ne sema wode tudwane nweye so yeto aso ede ama.
Think that after Dr. Brady Champon, Edichum and the likes have been able to tour all 276 constituencies, that would be a more true reflection of what's on the ground. We must admit, we know we just got into the fray, and we've gone into a match where two people took the lead in the last election. So we're now, as it is, gathering momentum. And admittedly, we are astonished by where we are now, especially within the past 3 months of just getting started. And I mean, I think we used to be way below even 1%. just to say the least. So, Dr. Bernard Champon just commenced 6 constituencies in terms of the touring. I think by Thursday he would have hopefully finished 33 out of the 276, which is in the eastern region. I don't necessarily know where the next region will be. It could be Greater Accra, it could be Ashanti region, I don't know. But one thing is very clear to me. Many people are hearing the message. Many people are being informed in terms of the things that happened that contributed largely to our losses. And one thing is very clear. For us, we believe we're starting from ground zero. And for that reason, I think that the polls will be more reflective after our engagement with the 276.
Dr. Dixon Adumaku Kisi wono anodin semwe etudwe nwuye so ye de bi abesomo na ye de wo eto ansem ne so na ye de wo akonsem from dia Dr. Winifred Nafisa Mahama wa bekasa ediafa RTI officers no wabekasa dia for ho a wo chese transparency, accountability and governance so no ade bia ade wo so mutimi esomuye papa na bibia no etimi boa mo adwuma no etimi ekonkan ade emomo no nti Dr. Winifred Nafisa Mahama ne sema wodi tu dwa na nwuye yenso ye de bi esomo.
The Act says public institutions should have information officers, information units to assessing the implementation. When the implementation began, the public institutions there was extensive stakeholder collaboration with Office of the Head of Civil Service, Public Service Commissions, Public Parliamentary Select Committee on Information and Communication to come out with a roadmap in the implementation of the Act. So public institutions were supposed to nominate designated officers who were trained to handle the requests that were coming in. But for a while we realized that it was being a challenge because most of the designated officers are taking up that responsibility as an added responsibility, and for many cases it was proving to be difficult to go through. So information officers were recruited by the Head of Civil Service, and we trained them and posted them out to public institutions for them to take up that responsibility. So we have information officers in almost all the MDAs and about 155 in the municipal, the MMDAs as we speak now. And their role is to assist the public information to go follow the requirements by law and to provide information as it be. We do the training and retraining and make sure that they go by the book. Okay. The office provides technical support to our officers what the information at those institutions. So it's a day-to-day activity.
Okay, you say you have over 150 at the MMDAs.
Yes.
We have 261 of them.
Yes. So it's because we just don't send anybody. We once we get clearance to recruit, Office of the Head of Civil Service recruits and we train. Okay. And then post out, and it's all part of.
When are you seeking to fill the remaining assemblies?
As and when we get clearance from the Ministry of Finance, because it has budgetary implication. But notwithstanding, we have information officers in virtually all the districts that in Ghana, and so our district information officers who are in districts where we don't have RT officers have been trained to be designated officers within those institutions. Okay. As well. Okay. And so we provide that technical back end for our officers to be able to assist the institutions to give out those information. So as the law says, your request goes through the information officer as the first level of inquiry, and then if you are not satisfied, then you write to the head of institution. And if you are still not satisfied, then it goes to the commission. And so our officers are the first line of
Deshimamba yedo eto ansem ne so enwumre na yedo akonsem fofrom edia eye owura Elvis da ko wono so abekasa dia fa illegal mining mitwe galamsey a ekoso e wo my Ghana no oche mu se Ghana ya hwe ya galamsey no eyade de nipa bebre na wo mapomuden eto esan mu ye papa esan se eye chemicals indroni ade a wo mo ede ye galamsey no eno eyade be a entwa ye kra esan se be ma nipa dodo na enya how kakra e wo mapomuden enu ti Ghana wo se etimi sorry na yetimi ekutia galamsey a ekoso ewo my Ghana han Elvis da kone sema odi to John and
how we should look at it. When I first wrote that this is existential threat, people ask me why I say, look, if we are not careful, this thing, it can wipe all of us out of this country. Yeah. It may come to a time almost everybody may have one disease or the other that is linked to the chemicals that are being used by these people. That is the issue. So at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, these things will happen. The truth of the matter is that we are allowing a few greedy people to make money at the expense of everybody. Yeah. Okay? And they are determined to protect the money they are making. And the money they are making is big. So they will do anything to protect it. We have been told that small-scale mining gold for the first 8 months has fetched Ghana over $6 billion. And we are told that the total gold we bought is higher than the total gold produced by all the large mining companies put together in this country. Those who have all the big machines are down there cracking the stone every day and have all the machines to extract the gold. We are saying that the small scale mining
has given us more,
has produced more than them. That should give you an idea of the wide scale of the situation we are talking about. Because this small scale miners don't have the kind of machines, technology, and equipment that the biggest miners have. But their total gold is now more than what all these multinationals put together are producing. That should tell you, $6 billion is huge money.
Indeed.
So the people in there will do anything to protect it. Truth of the matter is that we are unable to stop the galamsey because whether NPP is power or NDC is in power, the people involved in the galamsey are big-time financiers of political parties and politicians. And therefore, it's very difficult to stop them. You talk to the galamsey, they tell you.
Eba faninti Elvis da ko wono anodin semwe etu dwanwume KFM TV yenso ye dibi abesomo na ye to ansem ne so na edo akonsem frifrom dia eye galamsey ensem ya ana ye gusu aye wosu nenu ana eye Dr. Joshua Jato wono eye political science lecturer ewo University of Ghana wono so abakasa ede afa galamsey aye koso wo my Ghana ha wo chim se eye party hia sika no aye ade bia eye party members ni obi a focus a womo ehwe nim enu nti Ghana e wo se galamsey na etimi hwe na etimi eso anu ye papa say edi enya ewo oman.
Say it's raging like a wildfire. It's because the party Hiaska. The reason why the galamsey is not being stopped is because
which party?
The ruling party Hiaska.
But that's what said under the MPP.
The reason why the galamsey is not being stopped is because the people, the men and women who finance the NDC to come to power, they Hiaska, and they have to recoup or recover the scar that they invested in the NDC to come to power.
Could it be the same reason why the MPP failed to fight?
Exactly, and that is why the people look in politics. If you lose power, it is the biggest sacrifice you can ever do. It's like, look, Christ died on the cross to save us. That is the biggest sacrifice. If somebody dies to save you, to be voted out of power is the biggest sacrifice anybody, and is the biggest punishment any politician or political party could get. And so you could say that the MPP was given the ultimate punishment in politics by being voted out by huge margins. And the new government came. And that is what the problem here is. Galamsey is an existential crisis. In public policy parlance and in governance, we say Galamsey is a wicked problem. Wicked problems are notoriously wicked because they are sometimes difficult to define, difficult to solve. There are solutions, and this and so because of the way they are, we refer to them as wicked problems. When you are dealing with an existential crisis and when you are dealing with a wicked problem, you need to adopt what is called an all of the above approach. All of the above approach in this case will mean that you are saying that no solution is too small, no solution is too big. That is why people and friends of the government have told the government that when you deploy an all of the above approach, you don't leave some of the policy tools in the toolbox. State of emergency is an important and it's a serious part of the policy tools to fight galamsey. One of the things we've been constantly told is that the President of the Republic of Ghana and this government is a listening government. We've been told they're a listening government. We've been told that. That is, in fact, that is used to address one of them. The Ghana Catholic Bishop Conference have met the President on occasions and they have spoken to him about this. And they've called for galamsey.
They've called for a state of emergency.
State of emergency, 1, 2. Media coalition for this have also met the President and they've made it. Every single identifiable body in this country have met the President. They've all told him one thing, Mr. President, we recognize everything you say you are doing, but we think that the final nail, or what could potentially be the final name, is to declare a state of emergency. The President has always told them, I've heard you. I've heard you. It has not been declared. So, therefore, if you look at the evidence on the ground, the preponderance of those evidence, you can clearly say the President is a hearing President, but not listening President, because he has not listened to them. If you listen to them, then you will say that why is it that everybody else is calling for a state of emergency? The only even people who in the government who were calling for emergency are not quiet. How come that everybody else is calling for a state of emergency and you are saying that no state of emergency? It means that you are hearing President, you are not listening. And the problem there here is that when it comes to declaring a state of emergency, you need strong political will and you need what I'll call balls, big balls. Pardon my French.
Osi afanu nti ora zato wono anodin semwe abetudwe nwumre yenso ye de bi abesomo na ye to ansem ne so na ye de akonsem foforo edia Minister for Lands and Natural Resource ye ono so abekasa wode kokobo ekwama National Anti Illegal Mining Operation Secretariat awo my Ghana ha woche se kebe ya wo mu a wo ye galamse no sensa so mo a wonhwe ma Ghana mra no eni wo mo endi ni ye papa nyesa no no kasa esomwa wo bema ngma no enu omwedine sene esefata no nti we de eye kokobo na ode kwama National Anti Illegal Mining Operation Secretariat no wo de kwama ne say won fa sankai bo we enkwama wo mo eye wo galamse wo my Ghana han
on see faces knock at your door to try to compromise you. Remember every day that you have pledged to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, your mother. The children that are all having all these deformities, those that are dying innocently, all the villagers, innocent men and children who are drinking this poison, the hopelessness of thousands of people who have no water because the source of our water, the forest, is being destroyed. To your hands. This is why you are here. My friends, the people of Ghana are saying to you, you cannot fail this time. And we will not fail. Yes, sir. And you can trust that His Excellency President John Mahama is back cheering for you to win.
Adeshimamba ye de wo to ansem ne so akonsem from de anwumre du kopiem ewo Kwabre East mensni emu ne no ana wo mo municipal chief executive o hwai friend say Oramankwa wono so abekasa wo chim say dwade bia ye ba kwa wo mo esi wo ho no be se 2013 mo ano mo ja no ejeje mu na sesi ade wo to sa Africa na penifo se mra so say wo mutimi twa mo ni de be hwe mo na sa marketer wo mo eja na ejeje mu mfie bebre no wo mo san hye adwuma se ho ne no ade bia so mo sia ebebo mo ye papa ewo ho Oramankwa ne nsem a wo de eto dwa na nwume yenso ade bi esomo.
And so you see that formerly it was farming, and now farms are nowhere. There's no land. You come here, you see houses are springing over everywhere, and so it means that getting a place or land to farm is something. So all the people that we see here are into trade, and so if it is trading, then it has to be market. And so the people are now yearning to see this edified scene come to green light. But as I speak with you, we don't have any proper market in Kwabre East here. So economically, today as I speak with you, when you go to the assembly and find out the internally generated fund that we have here, if I mention to it will shock you. All the sense is that we don't have a proper place to market. And so those who are sitting under the pylons here, that will take them there. If you go there and pick money for, they will tell you, where is the market? You are not getting the proper market to proper in market. So why do we have to actually pay market tolls and stuff? And so if this one is constructed or completed, economically, it's going to help a lot.
How long will it take?
Ebusiafo no nti Owura Joseph Amankwa awo ye municipal chief executive ewo Kwabe East mensini mu no wo no anode nsem we ebetu dwa yen so ye de bi abesom ye gina ne nsem so na ye twa ye ho akogya aboafo nkrato abaye ba nsem no doso na meto aso ede ama.
Yo, I'm for and I am Makwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. The Tosumi, no, who free a Kumasi Macom that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, a Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop no any Sambra Hotel and the Dinsha anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a woo sunny at the co, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Anne, a ho and a KFM musical shop. Dear Tosumi, no, yet be no fofro. Now, dear Ekani said, if you dear papa, a timiche, the Odia sorry, dear Udi grow agro ahudo. Juma dear be a woody open here a young fiddy musical instrument piano, a KFM into a say Ghana Muntie Asante Mai Muntie, a KFM musical shop, Anna Sabre, be no fofro Monochai, a war Premper the 2nd Street. We free all men come down now sunny ediko edumno and udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so na wa dane on Sunny Faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo yani Sambra Hotel ana ewe animo ya twa abrebia
gina mese se me proud ana se me dwa me free Kumasi edum KFM instrument store obi bisasa se bo men fo dia what to no we need that what dey near my papa e gina wanim na what to no what say yes what to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi edum so mi gina na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gina no wo betra ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana wu ensamfu ayi.
Medo benami Ghana duko do ajaple ho duko kata. Mie chonyanyu ya devena mi Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mie wona susu savings, adishare, school buafo, cashback, ple bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom de mi agbo la letie tomegbeko ateun aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwa ava de ogai kenehia fa.
Tanenyebe mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church financing elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubo li kenye personal loan. Eye nenyebe mi foncho business loan a enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao nenyebe washigba keke alum eleswe we have talent mi pepe gede nwo nenye washigba lesua ne woge wo keke gedeji to talent pomonu ome nenye be mi fonchu mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo mi ke mi vuna mi afa jirudu $1 nke ga nyo he ya va talent wo pay slip pay bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na koko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeake mia flegeno na nohem v choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mpopo kai ganyu heya talent kuna pohe ya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobwe nami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
Talent Microfinance Jengo Amegan Shipe Ape Letina Tejipo Hotami
Miape Kapomoye 050-129-1298 Allo 050-128-9119 Talent Oga Kwamanu Banto
Talent Microfinance, your channel of
Ebusuafo yeguso a emama kwaba edamase se enwume muguso etmu TV no ho amohwe no nsiakase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso eka wo se enwume sem no etwago ewo ye abefo ntentam video ne so Facebook any YouTube KFM TV page eno to betimi akoho no wahwe bi na wahye na wa like na wo do wadwenche no wo de guase ama me kama mebema mekan ni nia ede amo meto ansem no so enwume na me de wo akonsem foforo mu dia ende dwe ana Minister for Communication Digital Innovation on for Sam Nate George one sem chofo share one omo twetwen komo edifa DSTV nsensemi eho ne no ana wode abetudwa wokasafa DSTV wo mo channel no ho a wo chim so nde o gide se DSTV no genuine ade bi wo my Ghana ha say Sam Nate George ne nsam ode tudwa emra ne nsem chofo share one omo twetwen komo ne nwumre KFM TV enso de bi esomo.
You can't expect your Ghanaian government to fix and use tax revenue for social infrastructure, meanwhile you're paying taxes to a foreign government. And if you look at statistics that is available over the period, for every one legitimate DSTV box in Ghana, we have so far deactivated 5 from Nigeria. That should give you concern as a citizen. If this doesn't worry you, then your citizenship should be revoked. Because any true Ghanaian will ask yourself, what kind of damage we are doing to our own country? And so yes, the stakeholder committee we've set up is actually going to work with MultiChoice to step up enforcement. We will come after every ghost box, we will deactivate them, and we will block them. Because now with the new pricing, you really have no excuse. Buy a Ghanaian box or reconnect your Ghanaian box. In fact, with this one, I expect that everybody who had a Ghanaian box that they had put somewhere, dust it off, call them from 1st of October. 1st of October is on Wednesday. So from Wednesday, call. I just hope MultiChoice will have enough call center operatives, because I expect to see a bump in people calling to reconnect their Ghanaian boxes. Be Ghanaian, watch Ghanaian, and you see the most important part is that DSTV has a mandate, MultiChoice has a mandate to invest in local content production. Now that mandate is fulfilled from revenue they make in the country. So we are complaining that our Ghanaian movie industry or local content production is in decline. Our neighbors in Nigeria are seeing a growth. It's simply because for every one Ghanaian contribution to the Ghanaian film local content industry, 5 Ghanaians are contributing to the Nigerian industry. We want to fix our own country. It won't be fixed by Nigerians, Kenyans, or South Africans. It will be fixed by us as Ghanaians. This government is a reset government. So let's reset our Nigerian decoder boxes and reconnect.
Ebusuafo anunti Minister for Communication on for Sam Nate George wono anode nsemu etudwa enwumre yeso ye de bi ebesomo na ye free sansem ne mo na ye do akopiem ewo nsem from de do kopiem ewo sisala na eye district chief executive owo sisala no wono so e de adesede kese ana beto eye stakeholders eye political partners ene nkrofo ahodo a wo mo ewo ho se eba na adesua ho nsem ewo sisala e ade a entwa ye Christian schools ahodo ewo ho no a teacher for a nim and why I did be a baby and a hankodano or my addition. It is a sad or most penny for so more share no multimania bibi and farm bomb addition home sem was a sala. Na a district chief executive or one and Ojina Krumah anima or then same way a tuja.
To mention that the higher school or the school that is highly staffed in the entire Sisala West District, from KG to Basic 9, is a school that has a staff population of 12. This is regrettable.
As an immediate measure to fixing the challenge, he calls on stakeholders, particularly traditional rulers, opinion leaders, and parent-teacher association (PTA), to revive the spirit of voluntary teaching.
We have to go back to exploit the volunteerism system You know, some years back, our brothers and sisters who completed senior high schools and are in their communities waiting for further education, they used to go to these schools to support. That will be an immediate solution.
Abudu Hussein Igbene appealed to the government and the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, to consider increasing the admission quota for the Tuma College of Education as a permanent measure to increase the population of teachers in the Sisala enclave.
I want to use this opportunity to call on the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission to consider increasing the quota system of our only teacher training college in the Sisala enclave. I'm referring to the Tumu College of Education. We must not be struggling.
Ebusiafo enu nti Sisala ye municipal chief executive wono anode nsemwe etudwa nwume ye so ye de bi ebesom na edo ekonsem fufom dia ye scripture union enifo a wo ewo my Ghana ha mo de abetudwa mo chem se kame ayese ye schools ahodro a ewo my Ghana me che senior high schools no ye kro no ene no ma bia ensem fata course ho ye papa no enam so ema esum penifo wo mo chem se si ade se ne be won beboa amasa kro no sem ne no ma na tu etwa ewo ho no wo mo bebe wo mo bete ye youth and children development ewo ha eno ebeboa ama bibia no ye school fo nkoda no ye nyamaboni a ekoso ho no etu ebetimi etwa ede ama wo mo enu ti scripture union mpenifo wo mo anna enwume wo mo de semwe etu dwa ye nso ye de bi esom
that Jesus Christ transforms lives. And for those with deviant behavior on the other side of life. And that is where we bring the message of hope and transformation to them, teaching of how to live a life of integrity, bringing the power of God into your life. Then the transformation comes. So the scripture holds a key of bringing the message of hope to the youth.
Ebusiafo enu nti nsemwe ana scripture union meche assume penifo wo mo de betu dwa yen so ye de bi esom ye free sansem no a ye do ekọ agodie mu esem ayite powers wo ye former Ghanaian boxer wo my Ghana ha sei na mra woni enokofi adadvo e share twetwe nkomo wo the sports report jumedie so no ye ayite powers e de nsem bebre na etudwa wo chem se sisi ade tabu no a mo de ato sports and activities so wo my Ghana wo chese no ade bi twa ye kwakwa san ni show na wode be hihye no eno enam so masesi a wo se show no mutimi etwentwen so eno ana yite powers chemu se sa ejinasie na mpenifo ese no eno ade bia entwa ye nke wo so mutimi eden kai bo kakra emomo ansa mutimi esisa agina ye we ayite powers ne nsama wode to dwa wo the sports report jumedie so na nwumei yes ye de bi esomo.
Something like this will happen, you have to be aware. Look at what the minister told me. Yeah. And he said, oh, okay, from here we should go and see Yao Ampofu. And I went to Yao Ampofu's office and I said, bro, this is what I'm hearing. And my promotion is just 2 days to come. And he said, oh, Powers, don't mind. I didn't know anything about it. Yeah. I didn't know. And I said, are you sure? He said,
I saw the video with you.
He said he didn't know anything about it. So even as I'm talking to you, there are some chairs and some food. I have to balance some people to conclude my money. So that this Saturday they will bring food and because he said you know anything about it, I go on and settle everybody.
Wow.
You understand me? If you told me the truth, Powers, this is what we are going to do. No fight, nothing. The rest of the money I will keep it. Calm down. And as I'm talking to you, all the foreigners, bro, all the foreigners
people are coming. People are coming
money
to fight.
I give to them, they don't give it to me back because I give them money to come and work, and they came. So they have to go back. You understand me?
Yeah, it's the reason why I asked if it's true that there is going to be 10 billion given
Nobody
to
maybe
they are working on it. I don't know. That's why I asked if him, but you have been communicated to about that.
No. Nobody even call me and say, Powers, we are sorry, we will do this with nobody. I don't hear, but I'm just make cool because the reason why I don't want to talk plenty, and the president is my father, so I don't want to talk. So somebody will think, this you said you are NDC and this.
It's not NDC MPP. No, this is.
So I just shut up because it's very sad.
Yeah,
it's very sad. But like my brother said, a lot of world champions are there. They don't bring their money into boxing. So if me Powers, I'm not a world champion, and I don't have any job, and the only thing I know is boxing, and I say, oh, there's more. I've let me put inside boxing and manage it, and I will do all this. Look at the time. Just 2 days. I mean, I'm the CEO of IT Powers Boxing Promotion. I'm not going to go make anybody account. So when they come, they said this, I give them go and lose. So it's not that I don't put on paper, but if now I said I'm going to put money on paper,
and
big money.
Roughly, yeah, that's why Jefferson is also asking roughly.
Very big, huge money. My brother, as I'm sitting down, one of my hand is caught. One of my hand is caught. Yeah. The painful thing is, even yesterday, I have to pay other people's money. If even Yao, people can tell me the fight is not coming on.
Yeah, there are some people who giving
money. I will
keep
that money with me. Yeah. I will keep that money. Because they said, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, the fight there. He says the fight there can come on. And the minister to say, you don't know anything about it. So then I'm...
Same way and a Ghanaian boxer IT Powers were to Emma Obe Piemo the sports report you made so Emma Wane Eno Kofi Adadvo Asia Chuchin Komu Yejina Seme so Nayadane Honsima by then Semno Eko Ejedi. For the more air quadridi nsemu dia aye Volta River Authority vin penny for Eddie Abet your muchem says aye Akosombo Dam no woman didn't share a crime so met me Adani ni kaka Eddie aye giant aye power battery reserve my Ghana how mujiti say no aye de beba ebeboama Ghana ye energy Jisano etimi akwenim ye papa ede amaye nunti aye Volta River penny for no and then in some way anu mushima womode abetudwa
hydro resources because it depends on nature. We don't want to deplete the hydro. So as we are transitioning to renewables, and because renewables are interruptible power, when you run the renewables during the daytime, in the evenings they are off. So what we want to use at Kosomo is as a battery. Because when you use a normal battery for the renewable, the cost goes very, very high. So during the daytime, when the solars are running, we'll preserve the water in Akosomo, then in the evening we'll bring the Akosomo on board. So now it acts as a battery and save the country. And when we're able to do that once, we can do it for the whole West Africa pool, because we have a huge water resources. So at least we always have a maximum amount of water to support generation and also to levelize the price, as I said last time.
Ebusia Fanuti aye Volta River Authority in penny for more and enume womo den same way abetudwa yen so ye de bi ebe so mo na egusua ewo aye dwade nsem ne mo edia aye government committee a womo ewo mines ne ade mu no endedwe womo de abetudwa womo echemu se kame aye se nipa dodo na entua electricity bill ewo my Ghana ne titu se okopie mo ewo aye North Mountain a eno aye ade bia entwa ye kranu nam so ma Northern Electricity Distribution Company womo echem se obepie mo kwa aye light bill ne ade nipa dodo na entua no nti sesi ade eno aye ade bia ma mo sikasem akofom ye pa womo swempeni for se womo hwe na womo nye bibin fa na womo amuntua light bill no womo hwe mamra no eni womo endi no sene ese efata.
When we met with the various power sectors, one of the things that came to fore, especially from NEDCO, was the fact that in the greater Tamale metropolis, one of the problems they are facing has to do with power theft. Power theft in the sense that people in the morning will remove the cable from the meters and the night to fix it back. And that deprives them from the revenue that needs to be collected. And these are things that we all need to brace ourselves and get our people to understand that without payment of the electricity bill, NEDCO cannot survive. Anytime they come to Parliament, we kept asking them, why are you not meeting your target that you have set for yourself, the revenue target that they set for themselves? And how come most of their transformers are not being changed? All because they are not getting the revenue that they want. And it's because people are stealing the meters, they are stealing the power that needs to get you for them to be able to pay. The other issue has to do with payment. And so I want to bring it to your fore when the regional minister comes. Let him understand that the Committee on Energy has decided to let him know that the Northern region, specifically Tamale, Greater Tamale municipality or metropolitan, has issues when it comes to power, and that we beg him to work on it for us, so that NEDCO can survive, NEDCO can work, NEDCO can continue to give you the power that we all.
Ebusia for nti same way ana NEDCO company for Yomode abetu jaye nso yede bi ebesom ye gina so na yede adwade nsem no yede ni nia aba na wie ye na madane me ho sema aba me ba me de nsem no ekọ enigede em. Chimaba Demo Ekwa Nigerian Semu, the Minister for Tourism, Art and Culture, Munyan for Maame Jifa, Abla Gomashi, one also Abekasa. Watch him say, Bano Ghana, creative art industry, na ya di omobom, Humodin ye papa, Bibiano, Omudi Sikapudo, Eshe, Aban, you medium, and no Ebwamo Mino, so 8 point, ni Padodo, na yo mufis, creative art industry, no, intime and Fabi, Papa Bia, and Bro Mine watches, and no, enya dia, no crazy and say, woman age. Ade boa mo man so etimi etumpom sema wodi etu dwane nwumre yesi de bi esom.
Of September is World Tourism Day, and we decided this year to link it to the Blue Economy workshop that we have just finished with the Ministry of Fisheries and allied agencies and ministries. The idea is that if we as Ghanaians want to tap into the blue economy, then we have to pay attention to the coastline that starts from Aflau all the way to Hafasini. Tourism sites that are in the Volta region are scattered all over the place. In every part of the region that you go to, there's something extraordinary there.
Ebusia for Maame Jifa Abla Gomashi wono anode nsemu etu dwanwumre yenso ye de bi abesom ye gina ne nsemi so na ye de nwumre no nsia kase na ye de ni aba na ewe ye nsem no na edoso ye papa na de di mo akoten bi nwumre ye de besom wo ene se ye wejagbawe marche bedwani Ahmed Jerry wono ebekasa ye nwumre ye de ne nsem a odi tu dwane ye de bi abesom ehosa sa enso so ana Elvis da ko enso etwim se illegal mining sisi ade de Ghana ya pomodin to esan mu ye papa eno so ye de emuntwe mo ye de ebesom ye de dwade nsem enso eka ho edimo net company for enso etwem se electricity bill ankofo dodo na muntua no eno de bia how mo ye pa ye de muntwe mo enwume ye de ebesom ewo kase ne so ye de ne dwade nsem enso eka ho edimo Maame Jifa Gomashi Abla wono so ebekasa ya ye de mu nsem edibro we ne nsem ne afofo pie enwume ye boa no a ye de ebesom se no sia kase wo KFM TV so no ye de asida kase ebema ye boa for KFM Musical Center Dadaba Tech Hub and a Talent Microfinance wo mo anenwume wo mo ebo me chidom Maame de kase boy me de ebesom enwume akenkan fo awoteme nka no edin a meje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah ebo no wo twipepepa Enoch Kofi Adadebo and said the sports report you made no what the better so area.